Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Done. We're back here in Feed the Beast and we've progressed a little bit. So our home is finished, but I think I did show you guys that in a previous episode. We have our smeltery and we have a bunch of storage. I have our berry bushes and we have our potatoes. So we are living off of potatoes, which is fun. Anyway, okay, so you will see I have a ruby shovel in my inventory, so we get a bunch of different things: ruby, sapphire and peridot, and they all give you 512 durability, whereas normal iron one gives you 250 and diamond gives you quite a lot. But yeah, we're getting a bunch of that. I've been mining a bunch of off-cam redstone. I've increased the fortune on my pick, so it's now fortune 3 with 450 lapis in it. Got a bunch of lapis, got a bunch of ores going, and I also got some ore berry bushes, so you get essence berry bushes as well, and that is basically XP. So I found another bunch, so I thought let me bring you guys in and show you guys where you can find it, or how it looks underground. It's actually not too complicated now. I can find, oh, and this is my mine shafts. So I have another level up here. I just started this out, but that's problematic, the lava over there, so I stopped for a bit. But I've been mining this side, and over here where is this now? I think that's from a next level up. I can get to that. There's a spider spawner right there, so we can also get some string as much as we want. There's a bunch of lapis that I stopped. Now we can actually mine diamonds. I try to leave them alone as much as possible, so that till we can get our fortune 3 going. Every here and there is a few diamonds. Now I don't see any. There's more diamonds. Anyway, so let me show you the essence berry bushes in its natural habitat. So this also grows pretty much the same as the other ore berries. Right click them and you get the concentrated essence. And you can get that and replant it and you can grow it. So let me meet you back up top. Also just a little bit higher up, there's another few mine shafts going up and down here. These ones are for tin and copper and so on. So lower down is your dust and diamond, and upper is your normal basic ores. So in today's episode we are going to look at power gen a bit. Power gen and trying to start processing, so, and especially automatic processing. Even though this works great, it uses lava the whole time, where we can just use power and it does it automatically for you. So there's a nice mod, Ender.io, for you guys that doesn't know it. Ender.io, this thing is awesome. So you can make a battery, basically a capacitor bank, and you can get solar panels. This thing is tough to make at the beginning. Just you make an induction smelter or in an alloy smelter with enderpearl and energetic alloy, which is made from these three, which isn't that difficult to make, but we need glowstone, which we don't have at this moment. Let's see if there's a different place to get it. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Well, a witch can drop it for you. Anyway, okay, and it does seem like most of the mods over here is quite the older version of a mod, like Ender.io. It's not the newer version. And also, which is awesome, is this dev null. So in my previous season I used the dank null, and I just called it dev null because I'm used to the dev null. The dev null is much easier to use. It picks up cobble and it voids the rest. The dev null is a little bit upgraded, that you can upgrade it itself, and it can hold 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4 stacks, or how many ever, depending on how much you upgrade it. This one you can't, it only holds 1 stack, but this one doesn't give you issues like that one does. So I'm much prefer dev nulls. Okay, so let's see what we need. So first of all, we need a generator. So a Stirling generator is basically the basic generator, the first generator you will ever use. So this is, it says here it uses solid fuel to generate power, so coal, charcoal, etc. But we need a few things to make it: cobblestone, and just stone, and a furnace, which is easy, basic gear, stone. So I'm just going to show you guys a few recipes, and then we will not do excuse me, too much else. This here is cobble. So I started getting too much cobble. That's when I started making the dev null. Okay, so cobble, we need normal wood as well. I think that would be enough. Half of that we need sticks and stone. So we need to craft up some smooth stone. So let's see, do I have any? Nope, don't have any. Where's the charcoal? Okay, let me quickly cook it up and I'll bring you back in a sec. Okay, I think we have enough. Let's start crafting. Okay, so let's quickly go through it. Stirling generator needs some of these, so we need a bunch more sticks. I think that's enough sticks. How many can we make? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that might be enough for now. Might not be, depending. Okay, then we need to make you. Let's make 2. Because we're going to make 2 generators. So I want to make these. We can make a few of. Yes, that's fine. And then we can make. Nope. What do we need? Oh, we need to have this. Okay. 2. Great. Okay. Next up, we are going to need a sag mill. So a sag mill, we need 2 of these, which needs these. So we need copper. We can use coins as gold nuggets. Why don't I have any copper? That's weird. Okay. Let's quickly smelt up some copper. So just grab a couple of copper from your chest or wherever. Dump it in here. Smelt it up. And where's the copper? We need to smelt it. Pour it into a cast. Either a cast or a basin. Both will work fine. Oh, why are you pouring bronze? I said copper. Oh, I think there was still some aluminum or tin in here. Okay, well, let me show you guys how we repair a hammer, which we made in a previous episode. So it uses a bit more, but it's fine. So let me quickly get a few more coppers. Let's take 9. Then we have enough. Actually, I think I miscalculated. I only had enough for a few. So I don't know why I thought I can make 2 casting basins with just 4 with 4 what do you call it, ores. But now we have enough. Let's grab a few quickly. Okay, while those cool, we'll continue crafting. Okay, so what we were busy doing, making machine, making capacitors. 3 is fine. Then we have a sag mill. Whoops. We'll make 4 of these. Okay, so we need to make you. Let's try that again. There we go. Sag mill. I hate this version of NEI. You have to press shift click, otherwise it doesn't move the items. It only gives you the outline. Oh, we need to make more of these. Okay, let's grab more cobble. That's something we have plenty of, so won't matter. 1, 2, 3. And then we can make one of these. And voila, then we are done. Okay, so what we're going to do now is get some charcoal, grab it, and let's go into our house. So we'll put this in a different place at the end of the day, but for now let's use this wall. So we'll have 2 Stirling generators, so I'm just going to put them either side of each other, so each one basically runs a machine. You can put a cable underneath it or behind it, power cable, conduits. Where's the conduits? Over here. So you get energy conduit that transmits 640 RF per tick. RF is a power unit of Minecraft, which is redstone flux. Then you have an upgraded one, it's 5000, and then the last tier that's 20,000 RF per tick. So to make this one is actually quite cheap. It's conductive iron, which is made from redstone and iron ingot. We have a bunch of both. And then Conduit Binder is gravel, sand and clay, which we also have a few of. And then we can have energy conduits. But to make that, especially this, you need to either induction smelt it or alloy smelt it. So we are going to use alloy smelter, which we just place. Let's quickly sleep. Go. Okay, so we just made an alloy smelter, so we're going to put you in alloys only mode. Okay, let's put half a stack in each, and it will start filling up its internal buffer and this buffer. So it can use 20 RF per tick. So you saw that we used this basic capacitor as a crafting ingredient to make these. You can also put these basic capacitors in here, and it will increase the efficiency of these machines. Some of these machines, I think, or is that the newer version, doesn't work without a capacitor. It does seem like these does. So, and then later on you get the upgraded one, double layered, uses 2 and the energetic alloy, and then at the end you get an octatic one, which uses vibrant alloy and the 2 of a double layers. So that's kind of fun. It's awesome when we get to that stage, which isn't now, soon. So let me quickly show you guys how this works. So pretty much the same way as the smelter doubles your ores, that doubles your ores as well, called ore doubling in Feed the Beast. So you dump this in, it grinds it down, and this seems to be a bit faster than the smelter. Once it's done, oops, it gives you, well, cobblestone, interesting, and 2 pulverized tin. So this you dump in here. Okay, we're actually in alloy mode, so it won't make anything. So you put that in, it crafts actually 3 at a time. So we only put in 2, but it can craft up to 3 at a time, so or smelt 3 at a time for that matter. And it gives you 2 tin ingots. So that's kind of cool. So let's go back into alloy mode. Let's go grab some what do you call it, redstone. Let's make 9. Nine. Okay. So this is the way alloy smelting works. So now it will only use one at a time. Okay, and as you see, this one's capacity is 100,000 RF that you can store. This generates 20 RF per tick with the charcoal, so that's why I put one per machine, so it doesn't that, because you can put two machines either side of one generator, but then because this generates only 20 RF per tick, this machine uses 20 RF per tick, then two machines will drain one machine too quickly, or one generator too quickly. So that's why I made two generators. Okay, so while this cooks up, let me quickly make some Conduit Binder. I'm going to just craft it off cam. You see how it's made, and then you just smelt it up in any way you want. Any smelting, redstone furnace, alloy smelter, and you get 4 Conduit Binders. Okay, so let me craft a few and I'll bring you back in a sec. Okay, I think I have enough Conduit binding for a little bit. These things usually go out quickly when you have a massive base, like I tend to get, and you get 4 per craft or per smelt, so we are going strong. So let's grab what we have. Let's go see. Our iron should be finished now. Conductive iron, that is. I should get a crafting table in there soon, otherwise we're going to run back and forth all the time. So put that there, and we are good. We're good to go. So with this now will give everything power, so it can transmit of 640 RF per tick, so we are quite over what we can do with it. Okay, maybe I should make a capacitor bank as well, because this can store 100 million RF for us, so that's kind of cool. So let's make one of them. So redstone, iron, and 4 of these capacitors. Okay, so I think I have everything. Yes. Okay, cool. Now we are good. I just want to run around with so many items. 10 ingots we crafted earlier. That goes here. That goes here. Dirt. Huh. Used all the gravel I had. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Now that we have the basic capacitor and 2 of these guys, or these guys rather. See, now this one is still cooking because it's trying to fill this one, which we still use to craft this, so it will consume more fuel. So what we can do is we can pick this guy up, put that there, generator there, and now you will see now they will drain the internal buffer going over here. So this one is getting 80 RF per tick. Don't know where you're getting 80 RF per tick from, because that one only produces 20 and 20. So, but what we can do, don't I have an axe? Nope. Let's go grab the lumber axe. I made one off cam, so we can fell trees easier. So I don't know if I show you guys. So you just hit it underneath, and it will clear the whole tree. And you're good to go. Okay, but in a house like this, if you break there, it breaks in a 3x3. It actually goes too wide as well, so be careful. If you're too close, it will break that as well. Okay, so now we have this thing. So now if we put it there, it will help and everything will equal out. So now we should get more than 80 RF, yes. Because now you can take 20 from this side, 20 from that side. Actually now it should only be 80, I don't know why. Because only one side was connected and it burns 20 RF. That's very weird. Okay, but what I'm trying to get at is this can transfer 640 RF per tick, but that is per connection. So if you have one generator right there, and this machine over here, let's call it a wooden plank. Wooden plank needs 1000 RF per tick. So what you can do is do this and connect it like that. Oh wait, and that. So each side will pull 640 RF per tick. So each connection, and each connection this side will provide 640 RF per tick. So it's not necessary that it just transmits 640 RF per tick. It only allows to pass through a connection into a machine or out of a machine. So in this instance right there, it will only transfer 640 RF per tick. So that is how that works. Okay, so that's the basics of our lovely system of Ender IO. Now cables are hidden. Now we can produce things, and we can automate it with this conduits. There's also the item conduit, but we need pulsing iron for that. So to make that, wait, we need ender pearl and iron. So I think we got a few ender pearls in that dungeon, didn't we? Yes, we did. Great. So we can make this actually. Usually we have to wait a minute or two before we can make it. And in conduit binding we should have enough. Let's make a crafting table so that we have a crafting table inside our house. And I like the Tinker's Construct table because you can leave items in there and come back and so on. Okay, so I usually like putting it at my door if the door doesn't break. Oh, interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we put you there, and then the door can go there. Yes. Okay, so let's smelt. You're still in that mode. Okay, this will be quick, at least. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how this conduit work, what you can do with it, and what and I'll just show you guys an example of how we're going to use it. Okay, so what's nice is if you want to have items from this machine to this machine, you can just pull them straight, and these cables can live in the same block at the same time. So I love this conduits rather than other items conduits. But in this instance, because this is a temporary setup, I'm going to have it like this. So this is the sag mill. So it sags stuff or mills stuff down, and it pushes it. We want it to push out and come into this smelter. So we're going to, yes, you extract. Redstone mode is active without signal. You're not going to extract or do anything. And you as well. And you are going to insert only. Okay, and you can choose color channels as well. So this one, come on. Why are we lagging? Okay, so as I was saying, you can also use different color channels. So if you select on this conduit, you can say extract on brown, for instance, but now it won't push into here. So you have to say, come on. So on this one, you also have to go to brown, and now it will push and pull. So let me quickly get a item and we can show you guys that. Okay, I just brought iron because that's worthwhile, but now we just must remember to put this in furnace mode only, so it will craft and we'll see. Okay, iron, it will send it over and it's instantaneous. It brings the iron powder or dust over here, and it will go and continue and go all about, and we can automate it, and we have ingots already, and you can actually increase this and make it much bigger. Okay, quickly sleep. Okay, but in the next episode we will upgrade it a little bit quickly, and then we are going to focus on Britannia. So Britannia has a few nice items that we use and are awesome. So these flowers, it has these particles, these Britannia flowers. So I'll go around off cam between this episode and next and gather all the various colors. You get all the colors of Minecraft: red, orange, yellow, blue, white, cyan. There's cyan, there's black. I saw a few more. There's lime. There's a black ones as well. So you get quite a few. So I'm going to run around and look for a few of them, gather them, and then in the next episode we will do a little bit of Britannia. So once we do that, all our bases is basically covered in this game, and we can expand. And I also will clear out our basement so that we will have a basement where we can put all these machines, and I'll move these machines down. I don't want these machines up here because it usually takes up too much space at the end of the day. So up here we will just have interfaces and so on. But we'll get to that once we get there. But anyways, for this episode I'm going to call it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!